We back, we back, we back, we back, we back, we back. Functioning. I'm gonna put some functional music out here for the museum. Yeah, art match art. Um, y'all know how we are. You know, we go about our lives so easily. When other lives, I stream this artistes. It's great that we able to come together in so many ways. But I hope that I'm able to continue to be an employing effect of, as we go about our daily lives and things like that, have a tune in the things that's going out on around us in our lives, around our lives. Your life is individual. I was gonna make this picture like your life is your individual happiness, so great in performance, and then on the outside, what's in your community and things like that. And then the layers of around the world. So you're looking at your, just as we look at, I think, talk radio when he does some of his um, geography of the world and things like that. Um, I to come to the awareness of a lot of it is, but you stay attuned. You stay attuned for your bigger picture. Though it's hard because you're trying to relate and stay in tune of the process of the little picture, which is your individual, you yourself. So it's kind of hard. But most people tell you, this is for the young Jedis and stuff. Folks tell you that disconnect from so many things, and that is a necessity. One sees that. That's what the value that I can bring to it. Because everybody's not in the position I am to do certain things that I have to do in so many ways that I link up with the Most High Source. So in that perspective, yeah, definitely, I give kudos to those who shoot the prescription. We have to watch what we consume with our children, especially unless we know how we are, old dogs, new tricks. And then with that, we seem to adapt a whole lot better when we learn that, this right here or that right here or what you consume, and so much can augmentate how you move, swing, traits, and things like that. So that's a value in that for these young folks. And the changing of the purpose for me to be in it in so much is to, yeah, definitely I'm gonna be the change maker in so many ways. If I got your attention, yeah, that's just by how the value of what I value. You know what I'm saying? And that's I value so many of us being seen and allowing ourselves to be seen in the light that we're supposed to, other than what people try to put on us. So we see our world is, magnificently, say it right, starting to be enamel, I can't say the word, enamel with so many that's already been in front of them and seen and not, but just now, having a voice within themselves. And so much of this, just the body of work speaking, you know what I'm saying? If the attention, if we're able to grasp the attention like such, then that means that once in a time where that we was looking past each other, where that, that's the point too. Folks now starting to really truly see they matter in this whole thing. Folks didn't really feel they matter in the whole. I'm talking about the world. Like me, I matter in it. Yeah. You matter. You ain't here, then a lot of us ain't here, because it's a, what I'm saying? What does it take to be here? So once that is turned on, right, and people start feeling good in themselves and like, shoot, let me. And folks start showing themselves how they matter. You know, that's something that we all should be congratulatory about towards each other. So now that the matter, I mean, that's the whole point of the ripple. It's not a ripple anymore. It's an action. It's crazy. It's a ripple because you're getting in tune, right? But so many are getting their antenna, and it's the beacons. So imagine you got a whole bunch of this going on, right? Watch this. Or, you know, or that. I'm gonna get you. Hold on. Some of y'all already there. Because we've been talking about antennas and stuff like that. So I want to put your mind somewhere, right? Those of you who took the time and to look at scientists and look through scopes and satellites, if you can right now, when you get whenever, Googling to take your outer orbit look at the Earth, right, when it's dark. And when you take that outer orbit look at the Earth when it's dark, right, all the lights on, boom, hitting the Earth, and you see all the lights everywhere. You see all the lights everywhere. You just seeing what your force see. You just see what the source see right there. So turn the lights off. Now you gotta take your understanding of infrared with the unseen. Defining understanding that this is just a ship. It's interesting how this Predator movies, everything I'm looking at now, you know, I watch a lot of stuff, but older stuff, but it'll show up for me too, like when I'm just out, because I'm going to speak on it. So Predator's been showing up, stuff like that. Why would we, you have to ask yourself, what gives us the energy? We're looking through stuff now. So we have the capability to look through walls. We have the capability to look through stuff. We have the capability to look through your body. We've been doing this with the technology of TSA and all that stuff, go through the airport, X-rays and stuff like that. But we also coming to the point of, yeah, we got the capability, but where it come from? Many of us was gonna be started studying this stuff to a point where that capability, ingenuity, folks are right now playing human robotics. So they're adding robotics and stuff like that to disable people. The movie already been put out. I'm talking Vin Diesel. He already been out there with the augmentation of these fallen soldiers and stuff like that, lose an arm and stuff like that, turn them into a universal soldier. Right? So expect that kind of stuff. But I bring that because the naturalness is going to be a resistance. The Star Wars game thing got to start somewhere. They got to start somewhere, right? So you Star Wars. So you think the robots and stuff ain't ready. Teddy, talk about it. And so, for that, the combatant of, we're gonna adhere to it because we do have disabilities, things like that, that will continue to plague the human being. So there will be a side that sees it valuable to preserve, to and help human life and all that kind of stuff, right? But the human ability, why you right now, this is for those who's gonna be on whichever, who gets to choose what side they want to be on, your will, your free will, right? Watch this. Those who choose that side, that's why it's so beautiful. Most High is showing me the process of eating right, getting body right, getting into your fit density. Understand? Jedi's, samurais, martial arts. Those who your agility and ability will heighten through the natural. Natural. Some of y'all already, because I seen somebody do something. I was like, yeah. And Musa put it on me. That wasn't no gimmick, no Hollywood gimmick. That's real. So that will be coming about us, and in course, you got to make sense of it. As that's why it's critical not to be upset with AI or combat it with it at this time, because it's a growing spurt that everybody growing with, but more of the masses. And so the rule of the game is it's going to balance itself out. You see what I'm talking about? So one just brings the awareness, and a lot of us don't realize we kind of already a particle in it. Watch this. Damn, Most High. If I got a pin in my toe that should have been took out, but was, and it's still functional like that. And most people who had the condition that I had with it, right? Or it wasn't a condition, I broke it and fractured, and they took the joint out of there. So I got a fusion, right? But most people know, one of them didn't watch me get it cut off after a while, because it just, can't run or can't do like that or not. So you gotta ask yourself, why are you able to adaption? Because like 4-5 years ago, before I got out, it did bother me. I could tell that it wiggled a little bit and stuff like that, get cold. But now, shit, you don't feel nothing. Feel like a regular toe, just going. So okay, cool. So adaptation of the, see what I'm talking about? So that's why the beautifulness that comes around now, right? That's the preparation, prescription. Didn't understand the union, because it's not an easy thing. We're people that we love our meat, our pork, our, come on now, we tasty, we powerful, we them, and spicy and all that. So many have the expertise, the adventurous of the green thumb to lead so many to. There's so many beautiful array of variety of ways of getting past that a lot of us didn't know. You show me something different that is more healthier and tastes even better. Shoot, you want me, you know what I'm saying? I rode, but it takes, see what I'm talking about? It takes what we're doing now. That's why I said we can't, so thankful to so many that don't buy into the propaganda. Hey, what that dance called? I gotta make some music to it. Little young dog, he know what he doing. Yo, fool, Young people, man, I swear, man, they keep you right. I like it. Some of the stuff I talk about, you know what I'm saying? We get on them and stuff for being extra XXX on top of our XXX triple on it. But man, they such beautiful people when, you know, when you just take a chance and just sit back and love, man. They good. They want to be. So happy about the effect, man, of going to go vote. You know what I'm saying? What I've ran into. I'm sorry if I go off key, but just in that mode. Especially when you're watching somebody who's just as creative and they can move and shift. It's like, whoa. But James Baldwin, you know what I'm saying? So much respect for the Baldwin line and lineage. The foundation, you know, things that he say, you know, they're so resonating and makes so much sense that in layman, you got to find a way. You know, this is our way. This is what's always from test of time, why we have never gotten it right on same page, same key, where that the code still stands. No matter what we go through, we know how to get back to the code that still stands. The respect for us, the love for us to be us, when we're allowed to be us in so many ways and not treated like animals, made to feel like animals, or treat ourselves like animals, right? Then the beauty come about. You know what I'm saying? The beauty come about. People are able to put their guards down and show the better individual themselves. You know what I'm saying? So you have haunting viewpoints coming about, you know. It gets stronger in so many ways, but that's what I love about what we do. Because like I said, like Minnie said, it's how we use it, how we go about it. That's it. That's it. How we use it, how we go about it. The dog and pony, great. But is it great in our community for us when it degrades us, shames us? Not anybody outside, anybody looking in, because I could care less. You see what I'm talking about? That's why I was put on this task like this to show, don't worry about what somebody else thinks. Nah, man. But do I worry about these young folks that look like me being, in so many ways, That's the performance of putting on to influence them that we're going to be better. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to work to be better, and I'll do my part. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? It's not folks wanted an orchestration, you know, and it's your kingdom is how you view it in realistic mode, right? I mean, people saying, oh, you got have to have realistic views and things like that. Well, I always stay realistic. The realistic is gonna go, the movement gonna go how Sean goes. So I don't, you know, never vision myself jump on his stage and do that. What my real vision is, what you did to be the leader you was before you got out of this, you know, man's army. This man army that showed you how to move people, motivate people, lead people. So take it on the outside, how you want it. So how you want it? To be comfortable, this is where I want to be, laid the house. To be comfortable and be able to share whatever it is I share with, you know, whatever whom is accepting of it. So the community, before we came on this and, you know, opened the Pandora's box with the we ain't gonna harm ourselves and go out like everybody else. We'll use this as a therapy room where it started off at. Before that, was able to get in the community, do things in the community, coach. That's something I wanted to do, and actually wanted to do it. You know, like some of your beloveds at a collegiate level, but it wasn't for me because understanding that, you know, the energy that it's gonna take. So, brother took me over, say, man, I need you to help coach me with these children. Yeah. Man, that's gonna be even more energy, bro. Them cats go. But it worked. That's what I needed. So eye opening right there. Goal bucket list. Check. Get to see led me into understanding volunteering, true sacrifice. You ain't getting paid. You know, what you doing it for? You know what I'm saying? Not only that you got children and boys too that you raising, but influence. Working on them type of motor skills, you know what I'm saying? It can be effective even further. So to expand the ripple effect. You see what I'm talking about? So you see that more and more. Village still standing, as I see, and keep going. More and more. I was walking Duke the other day. Duke wild. Duke still wild. Duke wild. I gotta get that boy fast. Yeah. Refs out there chitty-chatting. Man, what y'all doing, man? Taking a break. Ref, we taking a break. Say, man, you come out here and ref, man. Help us ref, man. No, man. I'm exorbitory. I got to be absorbatory. That's why I try to tell people, you don't want me in a whole lot of stuff, man, because that's something some people got right. Be in control of my own life when so much people had control of your life and you had to live a controlled life. You know what I'm talking about? So of course somebody would want control of their own life. That should have been another video. Matter of fact, yeah, another video coming. Look at the spot. Let's tell. It's artsy. Is it artsy? Is it artsy enough, y'all? Somebody let me know. Is it artsy enough? I want to put it in some rooms. In some galleries. Let's go to the next video. We got room.